Hello, Chem 1046 students, and welcome to the Fall 2018 term. This is Lori Mills, and I'll be your instructor for the course. In this video, I am going to give you a tour of our Bright Space course and give you a few hints and pointers in terms of how to get going in the welcome unit and set up for the e-text and my chemistry program, and also a little bit about Unit 1. So we are in day 2, and I thank everyone who has sent me questions through email and also posted in our discussion group. There's always a little bit of a learning curve when starting an online course, so I appreciate everyone's patience, and just be kind to yourselves. There's no rush in getting started. So first of all, I am here on our course homepage, and for those of you that may be new to Bright Space, what you might want to do very first is click on the little house here, the little home page, and that's going to bring you back to this page here. And if you click on go down to where it says Bright Space Toolkit, there are great videos and how-to guides to get started up with Bright Space. So you can check that out by clicking on the My Home icon on your Bright Space course page. So I'm just going to go back to our chemistry page, and you can see that on the first part of the page is our calendar and my announcements. I'm going to be posting daily on the announcements in the beginning, sometimes more than once daily as we get started up. I don't want to feed you too much crazy information all at once, so I'm going to be doling it out in small snippets as we go this week. And then every Monday will be my main announcement for the week, and then after that just daily snippets when we need it. So make sure you check the announcements daily. Hopefully you will also set up your Bright Space profile to receive notifications when announcements have occurred. So if you are ever late checking on those announcements, what you can do is click on the tab here, and you can say go to announcement tools. That will bring you to all of the announcements ever posted on the page. And that way you can get caught up in case you've missed any of those announcements. Or go down to the bottom where it says show all announcements. That might be the better link. There's always more than one way to do things in Bright Space, so show all announcements if you have gotten behind in the announcements and you're worried that you missed something. So what I'm going to do is I'm scrolling up, and I'm going to go to the content part of our course. The content tab brings us to basically the meat of the course. It gives us the table of contents of our course. We have the welcome unit, then we have some links to our Mastering Chemistry and e-textbook through Pearson, and then we have our units. Everyone should start in the welcome unit, so you want to click on that first, and this is the welcome unit, and you can see that you can scroll down the page to see all of the tasks needed to be read over or completed for the unit, always ending with this gut questions discussion. All of the tasks have a title that you can click on for more information. Some things have more information, some things are just what are posted, but if you find that there's not a lot of information, click on the title and it will bring you to more information. You always want to start at the very top of the unit. So here we are in the welcome unit, and you just want to read top to bottom. And as you go along, complete any tasks that are presented. So in this first part of the welcome unit, we have a little bit of an introduction. It says the best way to tackle this module is to start at the top with the course overview. So I'm going to go down here, and it says course overview, intro to the course. Not a whole lot of information there, so I'm going to click on the title, and that's going to pop me into the course overview and a little bit more information about the course. Then to go back, I'm going to go and click on the welcome here, or I could go back through content and click on the welcome. But I'm going to click on the welcome here. And then you can see as I complete something, a check mark shows that I have completed that topic. So once I've completed a topic, I'm going to go down to the next topic, which in this case is Welcome Unit Checklist. Complete this list to set up your technology in preparation for the course. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to complete the tasks, and I can put little check marks when I've done each of the tasks. So there are things like accessing your college webmail, uploading a profile picture, setting up email notifications so that you know when an announcement's posted or changes have been done to the course, or when marks have been completed. So you want to go through and do all of the things in this to get ready for the course. Registering for your e-textbook and Pearson Mastering Chemistry is the last part of this, and I'll be talking about how to do that today as well in this video. So I'm going to go back again to the welcome unit. I'm going to assume that I've done everything in the checklist, and then I'm going to move down. There's a course outline where you can read about the grading scheme for the course and what the expectations are in the course. The tentative work plan is also part of the course outline, and it gives my instructor information. And then the schedule. Even though there's the schedule in the calendar of Brightspace, this one is a little bit more just a nice place to see it all at once. You can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of study. You can also see that there are 2 proctored tests. Oh, there's a little mistake here for Unit 4. That organic chemistry should not be there, so I will get that fixed. Our proctor tests are for Unit 2 and oh no, there's 3 proctor tests, I'm sorry. So that proctor test is supposed to be there for Unit 4 and 5. Just it didn't get bolded, so I'll get that changed. The proctor tests for Unit 2, Unit 4, and Unit 5 are done on campus, and you'll need to have an appointment, make an appointment at your campus, but I'll talk a little bit more about that as we get closer. Try not to do too much of an information overload. I apologize, I have a cold, so I think my brain has a cold too today. You'll notice that there are due dates for each of the unit, which means that the assignments and tests that are due for the unit are due by this date. You can submit them before the due date, but by midnight of the due date, those unit assignments and tests must be completed. If you are unable to meet a deadline, please send me an email or a text letting me know which unit and which deadline. 24-hour notice is the considerate amount of time to let your instructor know so that alternative arrangements can be made. We do understand that everyone has, we're adults. We have work and home life that can make scheduling difficult. So please feel free to reach out with me if you are having trouble with a deadline. There's a great free app from Brightspace called Pulse, which is a planning app that will show you when your deadlines are. And if you are taking more than one online course, I highly recommend that you get the Pulse app by Brightspace, as it will help you to stay on track with all of your deadlines throughout all of your courses. So I'm going to go back to the welcome unit. I always like to point out the schedule because that's a great place to go to see all of your deadlines in one place. Then we have the welcome and introduction discussion assignment, where I'd like you to post a little intro about yourself so we can get to know everyone in the course. There are approximately 40 students in this course, so it's a very big class. You may notice that sometimes I'll get confused between students, just because it's every email, it's like getting a new student. So I apologize. It's one of the downfalls of having an online course, that when I don't see everyone face to face, it's hard to put people to a name. So just be proactive and let me know if I'm missing something with your background circumstances, if you have emailed me a number of times and I'm just not getting it. And lastly, we have the welcome unit or the question and answer discussion for the course, which has been on fire lately, which I absolutely love that people are coming on and posting their questions and also answering each other's questions, which is a big help to me in this big class. Just so you know, I'm also teaching Math 1046 at this time with another 40 students. So that's 80 students all together, which is going to be a lot of fun for the fall for me. When you email me or text me, make sure that you let me know who you are and what class you're in so that I tailor the information for you and don't get mixed up between the Math and the Chem 1046 course. So that's the welcome unit. When you've completed the welcome unit, you're going to move on to Unit 1. I think that I will stop this video here. I'm going to make another video follow-up, which is just going to deal with the e-text and Mastering Chem course. And then my last video today will be on Unit 1. And I hope that gives everybody a really good grounding in what they're supposed to do in the course this first week of classes. I thank you for watching and check out my next video. Bye for now.